Welcome to the survival journey of a noob in 99 Nights in the Forest. Today I'm building the biggest food base ever. A base full of delicious food so we never have to worry about being hungry again. Alright guys, let's get started. To build a biggest food base, I decided to choose the chef class, because this class is super good at cooking and helps me handle food supplies much better. So at the start, I got a chef station. It's basically like a super fancy cooking pot. Thanks to it, I can make soup right from the beginning of the game, carry it with me, and explore for a long time without getting hungry. Super handy, right? Let's go. Now we gotta start gathering wood and fuel so we can upgrade our campfire to level 3. Since it's still the very first night, things are pretty safe, so I'm gonna keep looting for more stuff. Now I'm gonna hunt some rabbits. We need meat and that lucky rabbit foot, so tomorrow we can trade with the trader. And look, I can use this chef station to cook soup super early in the game. That's just awesome. Nice! We got the rabbit foot. Now we can trade for a good sack. Bigger backpack, here we come. I crafted a map so I won't get lost out here in the forest. Now it's time to go gather more wood, more scrap, and more fuel. We need all the loot we can get. Alright, campfire level 3. During the daytime, I go out to loot for more supplies. But at night, it's way too dangerous to go far from the campfire, so I'll just chop the trees nearby and replant them around the base. That way, we'll have wood right next to our home later. Super convenient. Good axe. With all the fuel I looted on day 3, I finally upgraded the campfire to level 4. So this fight is gonna be kinda tough, but we don't give up. Okay, we got our very first cultist gem. Let's go! Finally, on day 6, I found my first gun. Strong axe. With this axe, I'll be able to chop so much wood. Giant sack. I can literally carry my whole world into it. Yes, that means you too, viewer. So don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome adventures. Okay, our campfire is fully upgraded now so we can explore the whole map. Time to go on a big adventure. Let's go! Now I've got tons of wood and scrap, so I'm upgrading to crafting bench level 4 and crafting an ammo crate too. Now it's time to start saving the kids. Hero mode on. Let's start building a huge food base. I'm gonna need a lot of shelves to store all the food. Big storage energy. built a little bit, but it didn't look right. So I picked up all the shelves again. We're gonna rethink this and rebuild it way better. Big brain building time. First, I'm gonna build a small row of shelves all around the campfire. Step 1 of our mega food base. And then, I'm making a little path leading to the main base. Fancy base vibes incoming. This area will be for farming. I'm gonna build a whole spot to grow food. And since I need to fill up a lot of shelves, we're gonna need a ton of yummy food. And this right here will be the place for all the rescued kids. By day 76, I totally ran out of scrap, so I had to go deeper into the forest to find more. Into the danger zone we go! here and pew-pew them down. Now I'm going to finish building the rest of the base. I'm adding another row of shelves on the outside for extra protection. With this setup, those cultists won't even get close. I can just stay up here and pick them off. Wow, we actually survived 99 days. Now we'll keep building and get ready to rescue the final kid. I put down some barbed wire. That way, any enemies trying to get to the base will have to go through here and take a lot of damage. Now I'm gonna go fish for more, so our base has more kinds of food. Just focusing on farming makes time fly. Before I knew it, it's already almost 200 days.
so much was exhausting. So on day 250, I finally decided to go rescue the last child.
gathered enough experience to upgrade my fishing rod. With this new rod, I'll be able to catch way better fish. I'm about to fill up all the shelves in the base. With this amount of food, you could stay here without ever worrying about hunger. Let's craft an oil drill so we won't have to go searching for fuel anymore. Finally, I've completed the base. Now I'm going to clean up all those cultist bodies so the place looks nice and tidy. Honestly, I'm still pretty new to the game, so my building isn't the best yet. Hope you guys understand. I'll try my best to improve in the next videos. And finally, the base is done. It took me almost 300 days to finish this thing. Kinda exhausting. But I'm super happy because you guys watched and supported me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to give me more motivation for the next video. I'll see you all in the next one.